Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the channel, liking, subscribing, leaving your comments, whether positive or negative. Much love and much praise to everybody. Here's my disclaimer. As I always say, in most cases, I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. Please do not label me those titles. I'm not that. I'm just a brother here having conversations with the public. And anybody could chime in from across the world. We're here to talk about, we're here to have a conversation about signs of a person cheating. How do you know when a person is cheating? The beginning stages and things of that nature, whether in relationships or marriages. To those over righteous people out there, all those over righteous church people, listen, everybody don't know the scriptures. Everybody don't know the Bible. So let's just please calm down. You understand that? Calm down. You understand? We know people by biblical terms supposed to be married in general, but just calm down. You understand? All right. So shout out to everybody on YouTube. YouTube, we streaming live from YouTube right now. StreamYard in general, and Facebook to my right, which will look left. When y'all view the video on Facebook. So shout out to everybody on Facebook in general. Shout out to everybody who's going to tune in. What up, Flemings, Penelope on YouTube, Sister Carrie, Stacy Anderson. What is that? Kiwanda Steele. What is that? Zetri's Best. And what you say, Stacy Anderson? You said change of routine habits. Now, what do you mean by that? You know what I mean? Give more of a brief description upon your statement at what is that, Stacy Anderson? What up to Tyrone Giles? What up? What up? What up? I ain't listen. I'm not gonna say your name. I can't say that. You understand? I'm not gonna say that. But you said you ever get confused for the RZA? The RZA. I guess you talking about RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan. No, not at all. Some people say I look like some cat named Craig David or something. Listen, I'm a firm guy. Listen, nah, Tony Harvin. No, you understand? What up, Gentoo? What up? What up? Penelope says, "Be a great one." That is. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? At Penelope. What up, brother? Words. He says from Australia. Pamela Addison. Excuse me. You know. Shout out to everybody once again. So, Stacy Anderson. I'm awaiting your response to what you said. Vic says, "How does it feel?" Well, I listen. I'm a humble person. You know, whenever he shouts me out or gives this channel some respect or whatever the case may be, I'm a humble guy. You understand that? I'm just a humble guy. It is what it is. But he's a cool dude. Excuse me. Gino is a cool dude, and much respect to him. All right. Shut up. I can cook says, why marry and cheat? Well, not that I'm justifying, getting married and cheating, but some people are just like that. They just like the thrill of cheating and committing adultery. You know, some people are just that way in general. I mean, it sucks. You're right. Why marry and cheat? You're right about that. You understand? You're absolutely right. And listen, when in my younger years, you know, I wasn't always perfect. So I'm not gonna sit here like I'm the love doctor for Martin, you understand? And giving out relationship or marriage advice because I wasn't perfect in my younger years for sure. Hey Kimos, what up? What up? What up? What up? Stacy Anderson says, jumping in the shower as soon as he comes in from a night out. Eh, I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know. Ain't you supposed to take a shower? When you first come in the house, you know, after a night out. I mean, just help me out here. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like shifty on that one. All right. Shut up, I can cook says, sons, when do you not know where they are and they do not answer the phone? Okay. That's a little bit more reasonable. I guess when it comes consistent. not a once in a while thing. Like the person said earlier, when their habits start to change, like Stacey Anderson said, the person comes in after a night out, consistently keep taking showers, and consistently the habits that they had in the beginning change. What up, Savannah? What up? What up? What up, Vic Allen? Um, Penelope believes that this discussion should be a great one because of the topic itself. Absolutely. Whoa, Stacey, Stacey Anderson. I don't know about that one either. I would read that, but some people's minds will go somewhere else if you talk about certain activities in the bedroom. You understand that? Certain things, certain conversations I would want to have in general. You know what I'm saying? Even topics like that. But some people's minds will go a different place. Their mind will start wondering and what have you. But I definitely I definitely understand that. Shut Up I Can Cook says, I can spot a cheater. I can spot a cheater. Okay, if you can spot a cheater, and I'm not doubting you, what are the characteristics and what are the signs and symptoms of a cheater that you say you can spot? Shut Up I Can Cook on YouTube. What up, Mr. Ham? Shout out to Mr. Ham. Shout out to you for sure. You know what I mean? What up, Tommy Bell from Facebook? Facebook. Okay. Stacey Williams from Facebook. She says when their phone is more important, when their phone is more important than you. Wow. That's a deep one. That's a deep one. Wow. When their phone is more important than you. Now, when I used to do my thing back in the day, in my younger years, I would turn the phone upside down. That's another key factor. You understand that? I would turn the phone upside down, or I would buy like it's like a reflector. Whereas though if the chick is looking at your phone, they can't really see it. You know what I mean? Because the screen is like a reflector of like the light or whatever the case may be. You understand? This when I was like young. You know what I mean? So you're absolutely right about the phone situation. And you says, and they don't want you to see, and they don't want you to see their phone. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember those days. Man, I remember those days. You understand? I sure do. Torrance Bevelins, that's my blood brother. What up, boy? My blood brother from Jersey. What up from Facebook? You understand? He says, how about turning your he says, how about turning off your notifications? I'll give you one better. Download an application that will hide your applications on your phone. How about that one? What they know about that one? You understand? What up? What up? You said the shot. Penelope from YouTube. He says, and either way, it's a dangerous situation and it causes trauma. And then we carry baggage around with us, trying to look for a man or a woman that will fit the image, but there is no one that can fit. Okay. Georgina Flemings from YouTube. Some people are cheating and others are just paranoid. And most definitely, there are some signs when he or she is cheating. Well, a lot of people bring residue from their past dealings with people. You understand that? And they really are very cautious, and sometimes they can overdo it. You know what I mean? Sometimes in their mind, they think a person is doing something when that person ain't even doing nothing. Listen, that person just could go to the corner store, get them a bag of chips and a quart of water and a butter roll or something like that, but they think they're going to see another chick or another dude. You know what I mean? All right. What up, True Seeker from YouTube? Penelope says, I actually know a man who was married, Children Beautiful Home in Fort Washington, Maryland. They both were, what is that? Black people. However, he had a man cave. A man cave. Listen, a man cave. Basically, a man cave is just, you could, your basement, whatever you want to put your boxing bag up, your speed bag, your treadmill, some a place to get away that could be very therapeutic, such as that. You understand? All right. What up, Spears from YouTube? Stacy Anderson from YouTube. He says showering to remove traces uh of the under gender. Well, basically, let's just get down and gritty. The smell, the scent, the stench of that woman or that man, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Of the jewels area. How about that one? All right. So you're right about that one. But why would he do that? Whereas though, why would they do that? You know, if they could have did it at that person's house. You understand that? You know what I mean? Um, Penelope says exactly that would be okay. Okay. What up, Cynthia Hall? There's there's always be a difference, as I said in the beginning. But SK the disciple from YouTube says there will always be an indifference. It's not only between men and women, but well, we talking about physicality right now, man. We're talking about physicality. That's why I put in relationships and marriages. You understand? We're dealing with this perception right here. We're dealing with relationships and marriages. You understand? That's why I said in the beginning, everybody don't know the Bible. Everybody don't know the scriptures. This ain't a sermon. This is a conversation in general. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here and quote something from Matthew. If any man looks upon a woman and lusts after her, he committed adultery. People won't understand that. You understand? I could go to this scripture, that scripture, Matthew 19:9 about fornication, except to be for fornication and dealing with a marriage. But I'm not a pastor. I'm not a preacher. We just here having a normal conversation. That's it. You understand? All right. Quanah B. What up, everyone? What up? What up? What up? Georgina Flemings. You said a big red flag is changes in their communication. Good one. That's a good one right there. You're absolutely right about that one for sure. All right. He said, why would you date such a person? Wow. Mr. Ham says, back in the day, I've never really cared if a woman cheated. I always had He said, I always had another one. Let me read that again. Mr. Ham, back in the day, I've never really cared if a woman cheated. I always had another one. In other words, you had insurance. You had that good insurance. How about that? You understand? But I'm glad that we came up out of that. You understand? I'm glad we did. You know, valid. Appreciate the appreciate the compliment. You know what I mean? Appreciate the compliment. You says out of the norm actions for sure is a clear indication of something is happening. Flemings trying to flip the script and accuse you of what they are actually doing. Stacey Anderson, right? What up, Sister Carrie Foster? You says I personally have been in a situation where I really wasn't cheating, and the person was so bent on accusing me of cheating because I was looking out the window while we drove. It kills the relationships. Wow. Truth Seeker says too many male or female friends. Um, I can agree. I can agree with that. I mean, because if you're married, listen, man, that's something different. That's something real different. You know what I mean? That's something real different. You listen. You gotta throw out your whole list. You gotta throw out your whole list. You understand? All right. What up, Drella? Ivory Coast. Where's the love? I thought was mine, all mine until the end of time. Where's the love? That sounds like a song quote, Ivory Coast. Um, what up, Tony? Genju says, what up, Tony? I was just watching that 22-minute video of yours responding to false. You got some bars. Well, I don't. That video was probably a long time ago when I kind of first hit YouTube, whatever. Yeah, that video was a long time ago. You understand? Long time ago. You know? All right. Stalling and procrastinating to avoid talking to you. That's a good one, Flemings. Levon says, I should be able to look through my husband's phone without any hesitation from him. If he hesitate on handling me or handing me the phone, we have a problem, and vice versa. I used to dial the numbers. I used to dial the numbers randomly. Well, that's true. If you're married, it shouldn't be a problem. Looking through your spouse's phone. Shouldn't have no locks, or if you got locks or whatever the case may be, passcodes or whatnot. Listen, here you go, honey. Here you go, honey dip. Here you go, boo boo stink stink. Here you go. You understand? You know what I mean? Stacey Anderson says taking on extra jobs but not bringing home the extra cash. Wow. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. And I just heard that kind of today, early. Wow. Stacey Anderson said, taking on extra jobs but not bringing home the extra cash. I ain't gonna read that one. You know what I mean? What up, Naomi Hope? The problem with the person that cheats is the one that they are. I just disappeared on me. Mr. Ham, you said the problem with the person that cheats is the one that they're with chooses to ignore the signs. Wow. Stacey Anderson, confiding in your friend girl more than communicating your needs to me, your spouse. Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, to my understanding, what you're saying, Stacey Anderson, is if the man has a female friend and he's confiding more so in her than in his wife. Is that what you're saying? Stacey Anderson from YouTube. All right. What up, Chrissy Johnson? Chrissy Johnson from Facebook. You says not sleeping in the same bed or room. Wow. Wow. Not having sex, period. Getting easily agitated, starting fights, and making accusations. You know what? You're on point with that one. You know why? Because, like I said, I done my thing back in the day, and yeah, that's on point for sure. At Chrissy Johnson from Facebook. Torrance Bevelins, my blood brother. Sometimes there are no signs of cheating, just a feeling. Well, that's true. A lot of women get those little, what is that called? Intuitions, what they call it, or whatever. That's what they call it, right? So you could be right with that one. You know what I'm saying? All right. Jen Juice from YouTube says those male such and such that Pastor Gino talks about at service was me. No emotional attachment whatsoever. I guess you meant I just like to hit it and quit it. Well, when you're around whoring like that, I wouldn't classify that as being in a relationship, working towards a marriage or whatever the case may be. You were just out before doing your thing. You know what I mean? You know, hypothetically speaking, you want Keisha on Monday, you want Tiffany on Tuesday, you want Ashley on Wednesday, you take a break, you know what I mean? Because you need to calm down. You know what I'm saying? And then you want Tasha on Friday. You understand that? And then you want the twins on the weekends. Those type of men. You know what I mean? And you got a lot of men out there like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are, in their 30s, their 40s, they never mature. They never mature, man. Like I said, I've been there before. And I will tell you this. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. There's no value in it. You understand? There's no value. You know, there's absolutely no value tipping and dipping with different women. You know what I mean? It's definitely, man. All right. Tyrone Giles from YouTube says, always start an argument to get out of the house. That's funny. Once they become more critical of you, not to mention picking more fights more often, Fleming says. Wow. That's what's up. Okay. Sister Faith says, it's God, man, woman, and child. We have to get back in order. We were just in a build about this tonight. We also have to learn to bring peace to each other in the relationship marriage. Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Corey Finnan says, one thing I found to be true is if you're married, God will always expose the cheater. God bless. What up, Chanel Courtney? Oh, indulging in porn. Stacey Anderson. Wow. Wow. Yo. We're just talking about this earlier. Stacey Anderson from YouTube says indulging in porn. You know what I mean? You're right, because cheating is not only physical. You know what I'm saying? Or adultery is not only physical. It's a mental and emotional thing. You know what I mean? Because you could have emotional attachments to somebody else while you're married. You know what I'm saying? You could be thinking about somebody mentally while you're married. Thinking of them sexually while you're married about another person. Listen, let me go one up on you. You could be intimate with your spouse in the bedroom and thinking about another person in your mind and in your heart. You understand? It's like that. You understand? It's like that. Me personally, I'm not into porn. You know what I mean? So I don't really know how them type of people think in general. Because I can't sit here and watch two people knock boots, man. You heard? I can't sit here and watch two people knock boots on a TV screen and get aroused. I don't get it. You understand? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Spears says, at our 23 years of marriage, I almost physically cheated on my wife, but didn't go through with it while at around during the same time of the encounter she did. Wow. Wow. That's tough, man. That's tough. Joella says, when a man suddenly stop being consistent, could be a sign something has changed. Joella from YouTube. Wow. What up, AMC? High percentage of people get in relationships for the wrong reasons. That's why they fail. I agree. You understand? The wrong reasons. I mean, somebody shot up a scripture earlier, Leviticus 10:10. It's true, but a lot of people don't understand the scriptures. So when you say something that they gonna understand like that, it's basically parallel. So you're absolutely right about that one. You know what I mean? Sister Faith says we have to understand the nature of a man and woman. It goes back to the Bible days. When all of a sudden your significant other is distant. Naomi Hope. Sion says, wow, I don't know why. Asking reassurance about cheating and you don't feel satisfied when he or she responds. Okay, Flemings. All right. Jen Juice, you funny. You say Christian or not, keep your paws out of my phone. So when you get married, Jen Juice, are you saying that, you know, you wouldn't allow your spouse to look at your phone? That's a question to you. Corner B says consistently having dreams about your spouse cheated on you. That's funny. Mr. Ham says then she always want to cheat with little Pookie O'Reilly in the bucket living in the projects. Stacey Anderson says the strip clubs. Listen, Stacey Anderson, you on one tonight. You on one tonight for sure. You said the strip clubs. That's a form of cheating. Excuse me, that's a form of adultery too. You married. Listen, me personally, I've never been to a strip club. For what reason? That I will waste my money on some dirty chick. Wouldn't do it. You understand? Back in my younger days, what was the purpose of me going to a strip club? I could get that for free. You know what I'm saying? All it took was one phone call. I ain't wasting my money on some dirty girls. No. You understand? That's how I thought. So I've never been to a strip club, but you're absolutely right. You know, you got these married people, men and women. You know, they go to strip clubs for what reason? I don't get it, man. I really don't. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it at all. Wasting your money. Wasting your money. Listen, you got mortgage on the first or at the end of every month. You're wasting your dollars. You know what I mean? He says frequently frequenting the strip clubs. Now that's one thing I never really understood, man. Never. You know what I mean? Never. I know some friends wanted to drag me out to the strip club years and years ago. No. You understand? No. All right. Corey Finney says immaturity has a lot to do with cheating because you don't realize the sin you're committing. Okay. Stacey Anderson says being a handyman frequently at the opposite sex house. Man. Sion, no. No. You understand? No. Stacey Williams from Facebook. When your husband try new positions, you have, I think somebody said that earlier, but they said it off of YouTube. And this is Facebook. Stacey Williams from Facebook. He says, when your husband try new positions you have never done before in the bedroom, and you ask them where they learned that from. Well, I'm kind of shaky on that one. Because I don't know too much about that, you know. What up, NC? What up? Once you hear they want danger or some kind of thrill in their life, that should open your eyes and a signal he or she is cheating. Flemings. Listen, Naomi, hope you funny. From YouTube, you was funny. You funny. I ain't even gonna feed into that. Let's move on. That's funny. Okay. Jen says these so-called holy people still watch point and cheat on their spouses physically and spiritually. All right. Sandra Williams. Let me do something right quick, because I see something right now that I need to do just right quick, you know. But y'all could keep putting out y'all sayings on about this topic. Once again, this is a live conversation number 153. You know, I appreciate y'all for coming on this channel, you know. All right, let's get back to it. He says calling out the other woman's name. Wow, 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 wow. Y'all listen, y'all getting deep in here, boy. A lot of y'all been through some stuff, probably. You know, calling out another person's name. Why you doing the do? Wow. What up, Sandra Williams from YouTube? Vera Webb says everybody's spirit hit different, especially if the chemistry is on point with the other individual. Wow. Super Cool says having the same energy with your girl when you're cheating, no sign of doing anything. That was the old me, like a suction assassin. But that was the old me. Okay, I'm glad you know you bettered yourself for sure. At Super Cool. Um, Rebel Eric says you walk in the room and she hurry up and tucks her phone. Wow, wow. I mean, we was talking about the phone situation earlier. You know, some people turn their phones upside down. Some people get reflectors and things of that nature. You know, so the phone thing is definitely a big one for sure. You know, all right. Is he or she defensive once you mention affair or infidelity? Then that's a clear indication. Fleming says. Wow, wow, that's another good one right there. Absolutely. You know. Hey, Naomi Hope. Naomi Hope, y'all funny. Y'all funny, huh? Brother, you are. Chanel Courtney, absolutely. He said, "Oh, he heard my cry. What up?" From YouTube. He says, "You said couples go to strip clubs for threesomes. What? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. All right." Genju says single life is looking good for me at the same moment. No, at the moment, I don't have to worry what someone else is doing. Less stress regarding the phone. No way she's checking my phone. Too intrusive. Wow. 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 That's crazy right there. Wow. Okay. The heart is wicked, mind entangled. SK. Carrie says, I personally know someone who said their spouse had a dream about them cheating and they weren't. So that dream stuff can be tricky. Absolutely. No, not all dreams are true. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of, shoot, I had dreams about being a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You know? Hey, Flemings, don't pay that no mind. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a real person. That's not even a real person. They took somebody's name. You understand? They took somebody's name, Anthony Jerome Williams. You know what I'm saying? A former law enforcement officer named from Chicago. And now what they're doing is writing things to make it seem that it's him. So when they go back, they will say that Tony Harvin did it. You know what I mean? But I'm using both of my hands. And I was using on my right hand side, which is my phone, which is recording on Facebook. You know what I mean? People will notice that. So that's what they're doing right now. They're making fake profiles and they typing crazy stuff like that here on YouTube. And what they'll say is that Tony Harvin is making fake profiles and typing to himself and things of that nature and writing those things. So I had to write a few minutes ago to the person brother and screenshot that to them. You understand that? To show them that. All right. So that's the only time, you know, I picked up this phone or whatever to do. All right. What up, Nazareth's daughter? KR, that's a little deep right there. That's a little deep. All right. Okay. It's the only time I'm gonna use my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm screenshotting something right now. You know what I mean? And I'm just doing something right quick. All right. Levon says, I don't care where he got that position from. Yo, you funny. You funny, Levon. You funny. You funny, yo. That's crazy. All right. Okay. You funny. Stacey Anderson says, Sion says, there's a troll on here. Leave him on here. Leave him on here. You understand? Let them stay. Let them stay on here. All right. That's pretty funny. All right. Sion says, for some people, they don't care about chemistry. They have no love. They have no soul. You're right about that one. You're right about that one for sure. All right. When they complain a lot, Chris says when people complain a lot, it's kind of vague a little bit, but I do understand that. All right. When your man suddenly start wearing different cologne and dressing different, yep, he's cheating. Drella. Different cologne. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It said troll alert. All right. Okay. All right. Light and Darkness says, you know you're cheating when both girlfriends show up at your house at the same time. That's funny. That's funny, man. Sister Carrie says, I naturally turn my phone over until somebody called it out. I never knew that was a sign of cheating. Well, it can be, it can be. That's what I used to do when I was like young. You understand that, man? All right. Rebel Eric says, I told my wife to be careful. Dudes are crazy out here. Okay. Wow. You understand that? No. Hey, Jen Juice, that's not them. That's not them. That's not them. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm texting this person right now. You know what I'm saying? For these comments that's being made on YouTube, man. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, people will make fake profiles in general. You know what I mean? All right, look. All right, let's get back to the topic at hand. What up, Beams 2K? What up? Hey, Flemings, I wanted it to go on because I'm actually texting this person right now. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted them to see this. You know what I'm saying? That I was you know what I mean? As proof. All right. Back to the topic. How is such and such? Not listen, I can't talk. I don't want to talk about that. Like I said, if we talk about fellatio here on this channel, whatever the case may be, and on Facebook, a lot of people are not going to be mature enough to carry those conversations. You know what I'm saying? Their mind is gonna go other places. Huh? That's crazy. Angel Quillen says people should think about physical and spiritual consequences when they fall into cheating. It is a harmful behavior that can have serious consequences. Super cool. Communication is key. Be each other's best friend and pray together and be in the word together. Wonderful. Surprise child support deductions for a child created outside of the marriage. What up, Jose? What up? What are you talking about? Don't say that now. Don't say that. I'm not assuming type of person until I know the facts. Because assumptions can mess up whole houses. The spouse can think the other spouse is cheating, and in turn, the other spouse can get defensive. Rumors of his cheating. Rumors. Now, he say, she say things. Could things like that be true? Stacey Anderson, it could be. But then again, you got people out there that maybe got hate for y'all marriage or hate for y'all relationship that's working towards marriage. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to see people happy. So they come up with things. You know what I'm saying? They start a lie. They start a rumor. Remember, an entertaining lie is, in these days, seems to be better than the truth. You understand that? So people could definitely do that. All right? Okay. If your spouse have a new hobby that requires more hours of commitment than you show interest, but they brush you off, that's a huge sign. Wow. What up, Mrs. O? What up, Prince? What up? Stacey Williams says it doesn't take a rocket science to know he is cheating when they bring homes. Oh, whew. Oh, that's a deep one right there, Stacey Williams. Wow. I'm gonna read that. That's a deep one right there. Stacey Williams. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know he is cheating when they bring home a STD. Wow. That's a deep one right there, man. When a person is out there, you know what I'm saying? Listen, they tipping and dipping. They going in anything. No protection. Listen, they going head first. No protection at all. They don't care. Person may look good, smell good, feel good, but guess what? Within, they carrying something. You know what I mean? But people don't care, man. People don't care. You understand? They don't care. Sion says, do you believe in chemistry, Tony? It mean anything to you? Well, I mean, how people get married? You know what I'm saying? How can one approach somebody if they don't have chemistry with that person or feel some type of chemistry that they're interested in somebody? You know what I'm saying? Being interested in somebody is a certain form of chemistry, you know? Hypothetically speaking, but I'm not speaking, I'm just hypothetically speaking. You know what I mean? If I'm in a store in Walmart or whatever the case may be, or if person A is in Walmart, I ain't even gonna use myself at all. You understand? I'm gonna use person A is in Walmart and he sees a female that he's interested in. You know what I'm saying? How would he know that they can have strong chemistry if he don't go over there respectfully? Hey, how you doing? What's your name? XYZ. The right way to speak to a woman. Not, hey, yo, my maid. How you doing? How you doing, shorty? How you doing? You know what I mean? with their hands in their pants. You don't do it that way. Do it respectfully when you talk to a female. Hey, how you doing? Such and such. You know what I mean? Make sure your breath smells good. You dig? So they go from there. You get to know a person respectfully and things of that nature, and you build. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You know? And how would you know without talking to each other? You know what I'm saying? Knowing each other characteristics, the qualities, your goals in life, and things like that. Intellectual talking, intellectual conversation. You know what I mean? Do you believe in God? Things like that. You know what I mean? All right. What up, K.A. Men? All right, Flemings, I got you. Cool. Appreciate that, Flemings. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, Naomi Hope, it could be a joke, but this is the internet. It's the internet. Listen, and my people watch this stuff, man, and they see something like that, they be like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? So, I had somebody on Facebook one day. I put a picture up on Facebook. They say, "You looking good, boyfriend." What? Don't say that. No way. No way. You know what I mean? No. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Because the internet will twist the whole thing up. Then I gotta clean it up. You understand? G Swole says, what up, Tony? There are so many signs to a person cheating, but Pastor enlightened me on another way to find out if someone is cheating by mentioning a past loved one in his or her sleep. Is that cheating? Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think back when I was in my mess in my younger years. There was a situation where I was asleep, and I did call out an ex-girl's name. You understand? But I wasn't tipping and dipping with her at all. I wasn't even talking to her. I wasn't even thinking about her. But yet I called her name out in my sleep. But I wasn't reminiscing on her or anything. I had no feelings, nothing for her. You understand? But yet I still called her name out. You know what I mean? Why? I don't know. You understand? I don't know. I'm just going by my experience. You understand? So it all depends. You know what I mean? It all depends. Now, if they keep calling that person's name out consistently, now, Houston, we have a problem. You understand? Definitely. You know? Mrs. O says, the more people in your business, the more problems it will be. That's a good one. That's a good one right there for sure. Or for YouTube. DeWanda from Facebook. If I was married, I wouldn't mind coming up with Yo, they killing me with these they killing me with these comments. DeWanda from Facebook. If I was married, I wouldn't mind coming up with new positions. I'd be open to it. That's just me. I wouldn't think he's cheating. Okay. All right. Cool. What up, Ernest Beard, Lady Speed? Spirit says, I like the way you use the gift of discernment power to expose that demonic, defamatory RPM trying to harass you. Oh my goodness. Somebody got a Apostle Geno Jennings name on here. Really? Let me take a picture of this and send it to him right now. Not now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, man. I'm gonna send it to Pastor tomorrow, man. Look at this. Look, this is crazy, yo. Word. I'm gonna send him that tomorrow and let him know. What up? What up, brother Marcos? What up, Tasha? He says, this did happen to my girlfriend. Her husband was always hanging put with his male friends. Well, one day walked in on them together. Whoa. Wow. Wow. That's crazy right there. I'm going to read that again. Tasha from YouTube says, hey, this happened to my girlfriend. Her husband was always hanging put with his male friends. Well, one day she walked in on them together. Dang. Listen, I don't even know what to say about that. Wow. Listen, they call it knocking boots with the male and the female. The male and the male, what is it? Knocking sticks? That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Knocking sticks. Wow. Alicia Williams. Absolutely. Well, you're forgiven that, Naomi Hope. K.A. Men says, whenever a man's normal behavior pattern is off, that's how you know. If he's been eating KFC for 15 years, but suddenly is always going across town to get a snack wrap from. Oh man, let me delete this person, man. They wilding, man. They bugged out tonight, man. Word. They bugged out. That's crazy, man. You funny, Jen Juice. You funny as ever. Hey, Jen Juice, you see that? That's crazy. Where the smoke is, most times there is fire. Stacey Anderson. I joke, but I pay attention in how men approach a woman. K.A. Men says. Hey, Samuel Sosa, no way. I ain't that. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's funny. What up, Levy? What up, what up, what up? What up, Andrew Jackson? What up, what up, what up? All for YouTube. Appreciate that. You said hickeys on your body that you know you didn't put there, especially in certain locations. Wow. Passion marks. Wow. Listen, that's some deep stuff right there. Passion marks. Wow. That's crazy right there. What up, Paulette? What up, what up, what up, what up? You says, that's why I'm conservative with dating, because I can't and won't deal with that, K.A. Men says. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, man, what's up with all these trolls tonight, man? Wow, man. This is crazy. We're trying to have a intellectual, grown-up conversation. It's sad to see that people in these days, they can't do that. You know what I mean? Look at the immaturity level was going on tonight. We can't even have a respectful, intellectual conversation without people like that keep coming on here, man, with the nonsense. You know what I mean? That's crazy. On YouTube. Facebook is cool. On YouTube, it's crazy. G-Swole says, how would you be if you walked in on your wife cheating? Oh, man. G-Swole, that's a good question right there. How would you be if you walked in on your wife cheating? I guess that's a hypothetical question, because I ain't married yet. You understand? I don't even want to think about that. But if I was to think about it, man, Listen, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I know it'll be some fighting in there. I know it'll be some fighting for sure. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say I wouldn't hope that wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because if you choose the right person, it won't happen. You understand? It won't happen at all. You know? But thinking about it, man, ah, man. Somebody getting the business. Definitely. Somebody's definitely getting the business. You know what I mean? I would hope, hypothetically speaking, if that was to happen, hypothetically, you know, that I'll be humble enough not to do anything stupid. I would hope I would not do anything stupid. You understand? But choosing the right woman, it won't happen. It won't. You understand? It won't. All right. I also think the internet can be a breeding ground for cheating. FYI, it's just not. It's not just men who cheat. Statistically, women are cheating more than ever before. That's not good. You're absolutely right. Social media. You're right about that. You know what I mean? Instagram models. What else they got out there? What is that? The OnlyFans thing. I heard about it. Never been on it to really analyze it and don't want to. I heard about it though. What they pay for pictures, pay for videos. Some of them may offer sex. You know, you see Keisha up the block that you liked and wanted since you was a kid. She got an OnlyFans. She offer you a couple $100 to come get some cookie, and you got a wife at home. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. OnlyFans. Wow. OnlyFans, huh? Really? That's crazy, man. um oh man, this is crazy. Oh man, somebody made another fake page, man. What's going on, man? They crazy, bro. Hey Spears, you see that? Oh, this is crazy, man. Jen Ju says celibacy is so healthy. Okay, I mean, to each his own. Who else? Andrew Jackson says a man should not be alone with another man's wife. Wow. That's a deep one right there. Andrew Jackson. A man should not be alone with another man's wife. Whew. That's a deep one right there. That's a deep one. That's definitely a deep one right there. All right. Mrs. O says, I literally will not hang around anyone. I speak on public, but I do not entertain any guests or female. Excuse me, any guest male or female. What up, Yvette? What up, what up, what up? Hope all is well. All right. What is that? Stefan Jenkins says, yes, they're very disrespectful on Messenger. I don't be on social media like that. It's so evil. All right. I don't cheat on all my friends don't, but this culture, they are teaching women to behave promiscuously like some men. I agree. I mean, you hear it all in the music. You know what I'm saying? You hear it. On one hand, they want to be on a show interviewing. Well, you should be faithful to your wife. On another hand, they're making movies. You know what I'm saying? kissing on somebody. You got a spouse at home. Or you rapping about it, or you singing about it. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense at all. You know? Fleming says, once your spouse is hostile towards you in your relationship, he says, would you fight him for being with your wife? And if so, what if he didn't know? Should you get mad at him giving him the benefit of the doubt? Well, I know of situations where stuff like that happened. You know what I mean? Somebody, when the guy, walked in on his wife and she was, doing a deal with another man. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, the man did know. Some cases, the man didn't know. You understand? So when you meet somebody, man, sometimes you gotta, not sometimes, all the times, do a thorough background check on these people. You know what I'm saying? You really got to really research people deeply in these days. Because you just never know, man. You just never know. They may have a whole spouse at home that they happily married to. The man and the woman is living together, but each one of them, they know their time frame, they know their time zones, or when they coming home and stuff like that. So they know how to finesse and finagle the time brackets. When I could bring the person on the side that I'm sleeping with here. You understand? And then when they mistimed it, that's when that happens. You know what I'm saying? Listen, sometimes when you're not in your right mind, you want to fight. You want to fight. Now, if the man didn't know, if he really didn't know, then I got to respect and forgive that man right then and there and have that conversation with the wife. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that man if he didn't know. You know what I mean? Now, if he did know, then it's a different situation now. You know what I'm saying? All right. Alicia Williams says these jokers love men. We call them. You funny. You funny as ever. All right. Vera Webb says why don't people just wait until they get the cheating out of the system and then get married? Wow. You cannot play with the flesh. Okay. All right. Okay, we're about to end this live. We're about to end this live on Facebook and YouTube. Do remember this is live conversations number 153. Signs of a person cheating in reference to relationships and marriages. Feel free to hit me up on my email, boxertonyharvin@gmail.com. My secondary YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Backup Channel, Tony Harvin Backup Channel. Instagram, Tony Fast Hands Harvin. Facebook is my I would call it my primary social media, Tony Fast Hands Harvin. I'm working on getting this thing rolling on Spotify, Anchor. You understand that? Working on some stuff. So I appreciate everybody who's been viewing the YouTube channel, viewing the Facebook, and all those other social media platforms out there. Hope everybody have a wonderful night, a blessed day. So we might have a biblical discussion tomorrow on YouTube. We might have a biblical discussion tomorrow. I believe that's biblical discussion. What is that? Episode 48, I believe. I think. So we should, maybe. So tune in tomorrow. Tune in. If not, then we'll have another conversation that we'll be talking about only on YouTube. So I thank everybody from Facebook to my right, and everybody on YouTube in the front. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Lord willingly. Peace. I'm out.